Yeah, as a demonstrator, you have to be the best.
Being in the Golden Knights is pretty high up there.
Trust is definitely a big thing.
I always want the show to be perfect.
Wow, we're so excited to be hosting the Golden Knights this year. It's been a long time coming since COVID forced us in 2020 to suspend their performance. We're really making up for lost time. Can't wait to see what they got in store for the weekend.
The Golden Knights Dash 8. And on board that aircraft, of course, the United States Army Golden Knights Parachute Demonstration Team. And they've got a special nighttime show in store for you.
My name is Sergeant First Class Ryan O'Rourke. I am the team leader of the Black Demonstration Team. We're performing for the London Air Show. I guess I am overall responsible for what the team accomplishes or fails to accomplish.
Staff Sergeant Nicholas Orozco. I am 32 and I have been an active service member for 10 years now. I picked the Army because it was the one job that guaranteed that I jumped out of a plane. So I'm ecstatic to be here.
Let me go through just a couple other little things. Make sure. This is where the announcer and Air Boss are. Fire Crash Rescue comes out here at Delta. They're right here, and they're ready to go at a moment's notice all the time. So when you guys are doing the jumps tonight, do you know how much time that's going to take?
We'll throw streamers, we'll climb up to altitude, we'll kind of get the dry passes going up, we'll release our first jumper, 345 go around, we'll get another dry pass, so another 345, and then we'll come in hot. It'll be about 5 to 8 minutes total.
To runway lights on, off?
It will aid with us identifying the drop zone. We step in somewhere, in the abyss, so lights will help.
Okay, we'll put them on full intensity if that's what helps. Yeah. It's a pleasure meeting you guys. Welcome to London. Yeah. Thanks for having a great show, guys.
We have a smaller time window tonight, so we're only doing a mass formation with a wingsuit jumper, so that'll be pretty fun.
I'm the team videographer, wingsuiter, high performance canopy pilot, whatever they need. Somewhere around 7,000 jumps.
We do something at the beginning of our time window before we take off. It's called dirt dive. So we go over all our different maneuvers and everything. And normally it's the team leader. When he's busy, I take over and I spot the team out. I plan the maneuvers, I plan the jumps.
Important thing to do is communicate. That's why we run through all these steps. We do dirt dives. We go through everything before we even get to the aircraft and get dressed.
My mindset is I try and lock in for everybody else. That way it frees them up to keep it light. A lot of the responsibility and stress, I like to think I take as much of that off of their plate as possible, and then that way they get out and have fun. You always skydive better when you're having fun.
Golden Knights, you are clear.
So we'll do what's called a hot pass, or a narrator get out a dry pass to give him time to get to the ground and relay a spot report. And then based off of his recommendations, we either extend the spot or keep the spot the same. And it all depends on altitude, what clouds are at, what the winds up at 9,000 feet are doing.
The pilots can't really see the target, so he's steering the plane from the back door essentially.
Golden Knights inbound hot target.
Hot target! We are accounting for our wind tester to tell us if the spot needs to be adjusted. We take everything he says to heart because he is just alone on a skydive collecting data for us.
Our aircraft is inbound. Members of the Black Demonstration Team will perform one of the many mass formations possible while in free fall.
Together into a tighter formation and then breaking apart at a predetermined altitude, and they'll be shooting across the top or through them.
It's a lot different doing it at night. Not that you don't during the day, but you really got to make sure you're dialed in for the night.
There you have the high-flying black and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, as the last jumper makes contact with the ground, this will conclude our performance for the evening.
A lot of fun. Love doing night jumps. For me, that's how I like to fly. I like to set up a little bit further back and stop really hard, but I definitely like the conditions that we have tonight.
The Golden Knights have something planned for today with the Skyhawks. That's the Canadian version of the Golden Knights.
I know we're doing a jump with the Skyhawks, which I'm looking forward to. I haven't jumped with them yet, and I hear nothing but great things about them.
So for your awareness, we invited some of the Skyhawks.
Oh, okay.
To come out and jump up. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We figured being in Canada it only makes sense. So
Yeah.
a couple of them will be exiting tomorrow with the flag. Canada will be on top. US, UK, want to switch?
Yeah, that one I'm not
Okay.
so sure of. I know the host nation, like when we're down in the States, the US national anthem is always last. In Canada, the Canadian national anthem should be last. As far as UK and US, I'm not sure what the protocol is. I think UK first, and then the US second, and then Canada. But
that works for us.
You
I
know,
mean, I don't
tell them I told you. Go with that. And
4th of July's over.
I'll take
Good friends with the Brits too.
That's
They won't be upset about it. So.
That's good. And appreciate you guys doing that. That's awesome.
No worries.
We just finished pre-flighting the aircraft and waiting for the show to start.
Yeah, thanks. I'm looking forward to it. All right, thanks.
These opportunities with a lot of these teams come unique rides and unique experiences.
Good morning, Mayor Morgan, and welcome to the United States Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights.
Tandem skydiving was designed as an introduction to skydiving. It can be used to teach people how to skydive. Over the years, it's kind of turned into something fun.
Well, we are really excited to throw you out of an airplane. We think you're going to love it. It's going to be a great time.
Hey, what a great way for him to jump into the show. We thought that would be a little bit more of a fun way to do it. He's going to come in from 14,000 feet.
We've done it before, so really the only difference is we have a tandem passenger.
Jumping with you guys in the city that I'm the mayor of at one of the best air shows in the world in front of tens of thousands of people. Like, when's that ever gonna happen again?
Out of the gold into the black, once you're there, you never go back. Who? The Golden Knights! Flag team!
it's about a minute of free fall, and then you have maybe 2 minutes of canopy flight, but I can take my canopy flight and get down within a minute by manipulating my parachute.
We provide the tandem passenger the thrill of a lifetime that gets to see some real behind the scenes of what the Golden Knights do, how we operate.
Doing my own stunts this time. Doesn't even look real. It's like a painting.
Hell yeah. What a great way to celebrate the best air show in North America, to be able to jump out of a plane and look at it in the skies.
Mass formations. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. I love linking up with everybody in the air.
It's the angles. It's always an angles game with a lot of our maneuvers for how things look.
First thing I said when I got down was like, can we go again? I want to do it again for sure.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Got your certificates here, guys. So we have a couple things here. Probably the most Canadian thing you've ever seen. We brought you guys some maple syrup.
All right.
So you guys can chug that later if you want.
Okay, no one.
Now, Ben, you can let go of the hammer.
Being in the Golden Knights is pretty high up there. It makes me very proud and humbled to be part of it, for sure.
From January to March, we go down to Homestead, Florida, and conduct 2 months of intensive training, getting anywhere from 250 to 300 jumps to prepare us for the show season.
I would also like to think we build our relationship. To me, it's really important that the guys work together, that we all have trust, confidence in what we do. I always want the show to be perfect.
So trust is definitely a big thing, especially with some of the maneuvers we do.
Tonight's the night, boys. Poutine for dinner.
We're in this plane together 248 days roughly out of the year. So we become more like a family, and the trust builds pretty quick and it builds pretty strong.
As a demonstrator, you have to be the best.
And this is a small team, so everybody is constantly always working together. They're bonding, whether it be in work, during work hours, or outside of work hours. So there's a high level of trust here.
Golden Knights, this is Airbus. You'll be clear in 5 minutes when the F-16 finishes their performance.
Baseball stadiums, football stadiums, racetracks, all those are very technical, getting to the ground. So we need to be able to put that parachute where we want it.
Because there's an inherent forward airspeed to the canopy, you want to generally land into the wind, so it's slowing you down.
Once everybody's on the ground safely, I didn't have to do anything this weekend, and it's a great weekend.
So you'll watch them like, they're gonna be lining it up to try to put their feet right there.
Golden Knights, take off your discretion, runway 33.
As soon as the aircraft takes off, we do the wave, it goes down the line, and it comes back to me. Then I don't know if you noticed, we all race to put our helmets on, we put our helmets on. And then we say blue skies, black death. So blue skies, the fun we have in the sky, but always remember the ground, which is black death, represents black death.
We'll start off by climbing to 2,000 feet above the ground. We'll throw streamers to get wind data.
They're going to fly directly over the target, and they're going to throw the streamers directly over the target. The plane is going to circle around, see where the streamers land, and then Jump Master in the door is going to time from where those streamers landed to the target. Then he's going to take that same amount of time from the target upwind and determine where the parachutes should open to best set them up for success to land on the target.
Inbound, streamers, in 06. Streamers, 06.
The most inconvenient place they could land is on the road. That's like the one place that you don't really want them going.
I think I get nervous every time still, but if you're not getting nervous, I don't think you're doing it right. The nerves keep it going, they just keep you on your toes. I think we all have a process we go through in our head. It makes us that much better because we have that process, that mentality of the checks and balances we have to actually go through before we jump out the door.
Yeah! Running stick!
Anytime you see a tangled chute, your heart stops, no matter the situation.
Thinking back on it, it was probably scary at the time, but we're also trained to be able to react to that situation and know what's going on. And then we go through our emergency procedures. We practice those on the ground and in the air too. So once it happens, you're kind of just going through the motions and you know exactly what to do to have a good parachute over your head.
Go night ground. This is 610. We inbound for hot target winds.
You're gonna sound really great on this documentary.
You're jumping out of a plane. You're falling at 120 miles per hour. If anyone says they still don't get a thrill out of it, I wouldn't believe them.
I might get a high five right here. Boom! Look at you! Super small canopy. 2 high fives? Oh, nice. So on this one, they're gonna do a baton pass. So the baton that we're presenting to Hook is getting jumped in right now. They're gonna fly together, spin around a bunch of times.
It is one of the most amazing feelings, just being able to communicate and talk to someone who's 5 feet away from you on their parachutes, and we're flying in sync. So it's very nuances that we have to pick up and trust that we're going to be fine. We'll train it up high and then we'll break the formation with a strap, but the more reps we get in, we're able to break the formation at 150 feet.
It gives me great pleasure to present the Black Demonstration Team for the 2024 Air Show season. All members of your United States Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights. Mr. Gary Vanderhook has stepped forward and been introduced to the team leader. He will be presented with today's baton and meet each of the individual team members.
To receive the baton from the Golden Knights was such an honor, not only for myself, but for my family, and something I'll never forget. But even after that, they still had one more surprise.
I'll tell you what, it's the one job where we interact with the crowd, the civilian population, which we don't normally do in the military.
It's just astounding to me that we have that outreach and impact. So every time we land and interact with the crowd, I want to make that impression. So I do the best I can to do the most interactions, talk, ask the kids' names.
When we go to a bunch of crowds, I love interacting with the children. That's probably my favorite part, hands down, is interacting with all the kids.
I really want to thank Canada, London Air Show for bringing us out here. Obviously, we're from the United States. We always say the US, America, USA. But it was really cool to come here and listen to everybody reference North America as a team, and to see we have people from the UK, we have people from the US, we have people from Canada, all coming together in this location. I would say it was a really successful show. We're really thankful you guys brought us out. Hope we crushed it for you guys. So hope this is a continuation of years to come. So thanks for having us.
In closing, I leave you with this final thought. In the future, may all your days be prosperous and your nights golden.